Well, it's great to be back on your TV. Welcome once again. My name is Emmanuel. We are back here. We earlier on promised that we would have come back to provide some pieces of information relative to the decision Nimbayans are taking in their county to elect a person. That is the democratic process taking place in Nimba County, across the entire county, 9 political districts are in that little space you see because the people plenty. Just imagine 307,254 registered voters. That's a huge number. Were you to even think about the population of that county, I mean, you will realize that it makes sense to the political discourse and, in fact, helping Liberia's population to grow. Once again, welcome. So we do have Nathaniel Topa, our colleague who earlier joined us this morning. Nat, you are welcome and thanks for the hard work so far from Nimba.
Yeah, thank you, Emmanuel. It's already dark up here, so we are in Sanikoli City, which is in District Number 2, Nimba County, and currently we are at the Sanikoli New Public School. It is a voting precinct here. The code here is 33148, and
Okay.
the preliminary results unofficially have started being posted on the walls right here at the Sanikole New Public School. And so we will start from here at polling place 1. Let me switch my camera to bring out what is here, what has been posted on the wall from in. It is the record of the count. I know that
Mm-hmm.
there has been other discussions been going on from that side. So right here you can see this is a record of the count
Okay.
from polling place number 1 at the Sanikole New, that's the new Sanikole Public School. And
Okay.
the 7 candidates, sorry, will be giving results for just the top 3 on the list.
Yes, the top three. That
So
that that is
yeah, so we're
terrible.
going with the top 3. So from
Okay.
polling place 1 at the new Sanikole Public School, we have Gonglo where Edith Leano, an independent candidate, obtained the
Mm.
total vote of 74, and she is followed by Koga Samuel Gongben of the MDRO, who has 62 votes, and then the third in the line is Bliwon Mac B with 5 votes right here from polling place 1. So the total vote for polling place 1, total valid vote 152, and the total invalid vote here is 0. So we'll move to the next area. It's crowded because it's interesting. A lot of people are coming around to see what the results are. So
Okay.
let's go to polling place number 2. The poster just came out, and for the top 3 again, here we
Mm.
are seeing Gonglo where Edith, who has obtained the total vote of 90, and she is followed by Koga Samuel Gongben of MDRO with 52 votes from here as the what we're seeing with the record of the count being posted. So the total vote in polling place 2 here is 146 with one invalid vote. So the total valid invalid vote here 147. So let's go now to polling place number 3 right here from the Sanikole pre. That's the new Sanikole Public School. Again, the precinct code is 3314. At polling place number 3 here, the top 3 we have Gonglo where Edith Leano, independent candidate with 68 votes. She has the highest vote. And then she is
Okay.
followed by Koga Samuel Gongben with 60. And then the third in the line is Bliwon Mark B with 3 votes right here from polling place number 3. So we move to
Okay.
the next one, which is polling place number 4. The result, the preliminary result, is yet to be released
Okay.
from here. Let's go to number 5. I think there should be 6 different uh, polling places at the precinct. So number 5 is also yet to come out, and we will move on to number 6 to see uh, whether the preliminary has been posted. And yes, it has been. And let's get there and bring you the top 3 from here as well. So
And I
for
know,
polling place number
Nat,
6, yeah.
yes, I know you are giving the results, but I want us to be a little more careful so that people can see
Mm-hmm.
it as well. So you just take your time and read those numbers correctly.
Yeah, so you can get some record on it from that side because I'm not getting any record here. You are right.
Okay.
So we are at polling place 6. Remember, 4 and 5 are yet to come out, but here is polling place number 6. You can see the record of the count that has been posted here at polling place number 6, the new San Nicolas Public School. And the
Mm-hmm.
top 3 candidates here again, we have Gonglo Ware, Edith Leanu, independent candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Here she obtained the total vote of 42.
Okay.
And then the next in line is Koga Samuel Gongben of the MDR
Mm-hmm.
with the total vote of 36, 36.
Okay. 3-6.
And then the third in line here is Bliwon Mark with vote with 3 votes.
Great.
So the total vote here is that's total valid and invalid 84 because we have 2 invalid votes from this particular polling place.
Where you headed next?
Emmanuel, I hope you are there. I hope you are following.
Yes, I'm following. I'm following,
Okay.
closely following. You know, it is so
So
challenging for you guys there because there is no electricity. The entire city is practically dark. I don't know what really the problem
no,
is in Senegal
no, we have
because
electricity here, but the
electricity is
electricity is
there,
here, but we don't
but
have it on the campus.
the
Yeah,
streets, okay, the streets and other basic areas are dark. So please take your time whilst you go through the process.
definitely. That's what we're trying to do. So 4 and 5, we still waiting for 4 and 5 here. Remember that we are at the new San Nicolas Public School, which is
Yeah.
a voting precinct with the code of 33148 and has
Hmm.
6 different polling places, and
Yeah.
4 out of the 6 have been posted. That is the unofficial. We are careful to say unofficial because we are not club with that authority to give official result of the elections. We are only giving
Thank.
results from the record of the counts that have been posted from within.
Mhm.
So the National Elections Commission, we are all aware that they are the body responsible for declaring or giving official result. We are just playing our part as journalists and media institutions to support the credibility, transparency of this election. So of the 6 polling places at this new San Nicolas primaries or public school precinct, there are six
Mhm.
polling places here, and 4 out of the 6 have posted their record of the count. And it is
Mhm.
left with 2 more, that is 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 6 have released
Yes.
their preliminary result for the record of the count. And then we are left with 4 and 5. So we are still waiting
And
as the neck workers, party observers are still within the building, as well as other security or personnel who are both out and in and monitoring the process to ensure that everything is done very perfectly and well for everybody to see the credibility, the transparency, and the fairness of this election. So we are right here in San Nicolas City, District number 2. This is one of the biggest compartment or the biggest compartment in District number 2. So we're gonna move from here, but we are still waiting for the remaining two polling places to release
4 and
their
5.
preliminary results. Uh, yeah, 4 and 5. So we are still here, Emmanuel.
So not per the information you just provided, Edith Gongo Ware, the independent candidate, topped the polling place number 1, number 2, number 3, and
Mhm.
6. Yes,
Yeah, she topped out of the 4 areas from
the four
one,
areas
two,
that
three, and 6. Yeah,
and
she got
6.
the highest vote, but amongst all of those rooms, the highest amongst them for her for now is room 3, where she got 90 votes, and Koga got 68. Or let me be exact. Sorry, let me be exact. Please let me try to be exact with it.
Yes,
So
yes,
polling place
please
3
do.
here,
I'm
she
also trying to get the record.
at polling place 2. Yeah, polling place 2 is where uh, Gonglo, where Edith Leano got 90, and she is followed by Gongwen. That's Koga Samuel Gongwen with 52. So right here
Okay,
at polling
6-2 or
place
5-2?
2,
6-2 or
5-2,
5-2?
5-2,
Okay, 5-2.
5-2 for yeah Koga, and 9-0 for Edith.
And I'm told that the National Elections Commission, while we're waiting for the other two results to be posted, I'm told the National Elections Commission held a press conference today and they addressed a couple of issues, including the daily reports that will be giving or the results at about 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're correct. Gonna be 9. They will be having a regular press briefings at 1 and 6 p.m. But the tally is going to start at 9 a.m. beginning tomorrow morning at the two magistrate
Magisterial
in
offices.
Nimba. Yeah, the magistrate
Mhm.
offices here in Nimba. That is in Saniquali City, where I am now, and in
Uh-huh.
Tapeta, which is
And
in
Tapeta.
Lower Nimba County.
I listened to her addressing the news conference, thanking the people of Nimba County for successfully ending the process without any report of violence or electoral violence. I think it was good on the part of Nimbayans, you know. Okay, I
Yeah,
know he's still
definitely.
trying to.
When she came out with that report, everyone was impressed with that report, and even those who are watching from the diaspora and other places were impressed to hear that, because every time you talk about elections, most times there are fear or issues of violence around, especially or crucial elections like this one here. So there will always be that thought or that perception. So, with the way the voters have conducted themselves in this particular by-election so far, as reported by the National Elections Commission and by the commissioner herself, I think that is good. We should talk about that as well, and we should also give credit to the security. They've been doing really well
Mhm.
with providing security for the process here in Nimba County today, as far as we are concerned.
Fair enough. Coexistence is what we call for. We need peace. I mean, there is a lesson to learn so far as far as we. I I'm trying to. Can you lower this micro this? Okay. Okay. Much better. Much better. Thank you so much. So as I was saying, as far as peace and electoral processes, or in fact, the democratic processes of Liberia are concerned, I think Liberians from other counties can learn from the just ended voting process in Nimba County. You listen to the commissioner herself today. She did
Want to talk
say,
to some
I
people
mean,
on the media, on live TV. We can talk to you on
everything
KMTV, just to tell us how you get
went
together.
Yes, yes, I know he's trying to talk to people. You could just maybe lower his
Yeah,
microphone
so
small.
we're trying to hear from some of we're trying
Okay.
to hear from some of the citizens here as well because we already get some of them who are
Yes,
here
little
to see the
misconnection from
result.
your side.
Are coming around to see the preliminary results that are being posted. So we have here a citizen who's going to introduce himself. Sir, welcome to KMTV. Let's know you, please.
Thank you. My name is Nimba Bella.
Please be a little bit audible.
Nimba Bella.
Emmanuel, I hope you are hearing him.
Yes, fair. Yes.
Okay, Jonathan,
Go
welcome
ahead.
to KMTV. You were here at the new San Nicola Public School and actually taking photo of the preliminary results that have been posted. Tell us, first of all, how you feel about this process today.
I want to tell the voters very thank you for voting yourself to carry people election to the country across the country because the election bidding have been one of the things everybody have been thinking of. And you see today I live right behind the building. The activity today encourage people because everybody come and vote, everybody come and vote. So I think the election they want people election ever in the country.
Were you one of the person of people that voted here today?
Yeah, no, I've only this before, but I think soon the afternoon, and I was all around here monitoring. I think I live right behind the building.
Okay.
So we are observing how things going to be, what's going to be happening, and so that everything was okay.
Okay. So one of the things that people have been talking about and giving credit for is how people have conducted themselves peacefully in this election today. What you have to say as well, especially you came from District 4, one of those places that every time people talk about violence from there, how has been the process and the experience you had?
I vote in Bidek in my hometown this afternoon. Patrol running all the way here. But what I was said was everybody, was going to go vote peacefully. And we see the state security moving here and there, putting into place. And also the network, everything possible for the election to be a lot of peaceful election in the country.
People have been before the election day today. People have been having perception. They always been raising different accusations, even though some of them can't really be anything to take seriously. But the advantage believe from people's perception that maybe somebody trying to rig the election, trying to steal the election, all like that. What you have to say too? I think they want
That is the mentality that people have. But for me, as a citizen, I will not have that protection. So those who had that protection, it was so good. We all were around today and we saw the process. So there will be no change in election.
were you satisfied with the process? Were you
I'm
satisfied?
100% satisfied with the entire process because where I live
Okay.
from District 4, there is an area that all the time and no foreign account from there. But Sunday evening, so we'll be 40, we'll be asking people there. Everything is there, okay, all over.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
All right, so he's Jonathan, one of the voters here in Nimba, just telling us, giving his view on to this process about how peaceful it was and all like that. So we are still here waiting. Everyone is still here waiting. You can see all around here, media. You see journalists all around. You see citizens also who have after as they are hearing, the preliminary results being announced on local radio stations, also all around here to see it for themselves and like that. But we are still here right in front of polling place number 4 and polling place number 5. We are still waiting for the result to be posted right here. So we are still posted and still we will be bringing you the live happenings from right here in Nimba County, only on the number one online TV station in Liberia, KMTV Liberia. So stay with us, and
So,
Emmanuel, you can keep
so,
carrying on discussion and whatsoever as we still keep posted.
so, so, Nat, thank you so much. You are posted, and of course, you're doing a great piece of work from Nimba County, using your motorcycle to leave from one precinct to another. Some of the routes are not good. We want to thank you for your sacrifice for country. But there was one thing that caught my attention when the head of the National Elections Commission was addressing the news conference today. She did say that up to the time she was addressing that press conference, uh, they've not received any complaint. There has been no complaint filed so far, particularly by candidates regarding the process. Because at times when you are going, maybe Liberians are going through these electoral processes, even at the dying minute, uh, complaints will obviously come from some of the maybe lawyers of some of the participating candidates in the election. But up to now, we've not received, according to the National Elections Commission, they have not received any formal complaint from any of the candidates so far. So the turnout, yes, it is obvious that the turnout was low because we know Nimba, you have over 300,000 registered voters in that county. And looking, considering some of the numbers that we are getting from NAT at polling place number 2, Edith tapping 90, closely followed by the other candidate. And also, the numbers are not encouraging at the moment. Maybe in some of their strongholds, like for uh, the guy from district number 9, Richard Martinoke Tingban, who knows? Maybe he could pull the strings from district number 9 because there he hails from, and of course other people who have their a different basis in Nimba County. But we're still looking at it closely. Not if you're following. I don't know how many places you visited today, and what did you see relative to turnout? Hello, Nat, you hearing me?
You were breaking, Emmanuel, so you can please come back with that question.
I was asking how many places did you visit today, and what did you see? Was it the same low turnout in all of those places you visited? So we have a bad connection there from Nat. Let's hope that we can rejoin him as we learn from the Nimba scenario, because other counties, other places, it is true that people will have differences. And before I continue with that, I want to thank particularly the young people of Nimba, because these are people in the past that have been used by politicians to do the wrong thing. They've been used by politicians to instigate violence and other bad practices that are not good for the society. But this time around, I think the mindset of the young people continues to change by virtue of the fact that Nat, you back on?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, so I was asking, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Emmanuel.
I was asking about some of the places you visited. How was the turnout there?
I think whatever the turnout was, what we are getting as the preliminary results have started coming up. That is uh, where we will know whether the turnout was
Mm-hmm.
encouraging or not. But so far, because all of the places we've reported on from this new public school in Sanikoli, you can know for sure that the turnout was not that encouraging compared to probably past elections, especially the general election. Because, for example, in a polling place where you have maybe about 500 people supposed to be there to vote, and you have not even up to 200 people, so you can clearly say that the turnout was not, uh, though it was not bad, but it was not also maybe up to expectation.
Okay, so fair enough. But I don't know whether we have other colleagues from the media who are covering other places as well. They could join us online like we promised this morning. But again, internet connectivity is so challenging. Just imagine you are in Sunny Cole and you're experiencing that kind of bad connection. I don't know whether it is due to bad weather, but we could also connect with some of the journalists on ground there from different precincts.
Yeah, so you are right. I'm trying to establish contact with some of them, and then we can also have them on the show to bring some reports from there, especially from deeper into Nimba.
Okay, so we will take this a very short break and come back now. Just sit tight, we come back just now. Colleague Nat Tupa is in Nimba County covering the 2025 senatorial by-election to replace the falling political godfather of that county, Senator Prince Y. Johnson, peace be to his ashes. So that process, the citizens component of it has been done. It is now with the National Elections Commission to give provisional results and later on declare who truly is the winner of the by-election, the just ended by-election in Nimba County. And you listen, maybe you weren't fortunate to have followed the press conference addressed by the Commissioner Director Brown Lasana in Sunny Kole today or this afternoon. Couple of things she talked about. She talked about the successful ending of that process without any report of electoral violence. It was actually peaceful. What the people, the citizens of Nimba are fighting for now or are looking up to is about the transparent nature of the process that just ended. Let it be transparent. The man or the lady that might come victorious, please let the people know and let the people have a fair understanding of what it is. The numbers should be clear, and we trust the National Elections Commission to do that. The commissioner also talked about the opening of polls across the county at about 8 a.m. 8 a.m. But there were some minor challenges because of road connectivity. There are some areas that are, practically unpliable. So they found some challenges. But how be it, they were able to go there, they managed their way, and the process was successful in those hard to reach communities. Turnout, okay, people decide at the end of the day whether the turnout was low or it was encouraging. Well, that one will be decided later on. She also talked about complaints, like I was trying to reiterate. No complaint filed at this moment. It doesn't mean that people will not feel somehow maybe wrongfully treated, or maybe they feel agitated about the process, or some kind of foul being played allegedly that could make them to file in their complaints officially to the National Elections Commission. But up to now, nothing has happened. And she thanked the joint security for the provision of security throughout the process. There I come in with the issue of the young people. The mindset continues to change. We continue to develop. Things are evolving. The community is changing. So you see the climate of how things used to be. I mean, they look different now. You see young people behaving, engaging into some developmental works, developmental activities, not allowing themselves to be used as stooge or stooges, for some other people, personal political reasons. And at the end of the day, these same people leave you at the detriment of your own actions. Okay? So the young people, thank you so much. To the people of Nimba County, thank you for maintaining, keeping the peace. No fighting, no hala. The tallying process, of course, will be conducted. You listen to Nat. Will be conducted at two magisterial offices in Nimba, Sanikole, and Tapeta. And I'm told none of the board of commissioners will be there. Only magistrates will deal with this, and the technicians in the field. So no one should say you'll see one commissioner on the side. They will be based in the central part of Nimba. Daily provision of preliminary reports, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. So I'm sure the commission is trying to fast track this thing, but carefully doing it so that we can end the process in Nimba County and start to focus on other national issues here in our country. Nat, I don't know if you're still following. We could take a break because some of the hard to reach areas, Nat, you hearing me? Hello, Nat.
I'm hearing you, Manuel. We are still here at the the new Sanikole Public School, and we're still waiting for room 4 and room 5 for their preliminary results to be posted. So everybody is still in anticipation of the preliminary results from these rooms, and we are still
Okay.
waiting. I don't know what is causing the delay, because there were 6 polling places here results at least over 30 minutes now. But for these 2 rooms, the results are yet to be brought to the public. So we are still posted here and following to see when this is going to be released. Because when we leave from here, we wouldn't want to come back, and we also don't want to
Okay.
leave without completing the total, polling places at this precinct. And we have to go to, I think, 3, 4, 5 other polling precincts that are within Sanikole City here.
I know with this kind of delay, it is also going to be challenging for you to visit all of the
All
5
of them,
or
or actually,
6,
so
yeah,
we have
precincts.
polling place 4. The record of the count is out here now.
Okay.
So we're waiting for it to be posted. Then we can give the result from here, from polling place number 5. But
Mm.
we are seeing the results. The top 2 here, we have Bungalow, where Edith Leano has
Mm-hmm.
86 on polling place 4,
It
New
it is
Sanikole Public School. And then
yes.
yeah, 86. Then
followed by
Koga Samuel Gongwen has 57 from polling
from
place number
number 4,
4
polling
here at
place
the
number
new
4.
Sunny College Public School.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not a polling point now before you can't send me back.
So we still are
Yeah,
waiting
8-6
number
for
5.
Gonglo where Edith Leanu and 5-7 for Koga Samuel Gongwen.
Okay, not so we will just I don't know how long would it take. It could be another 10 or 15 minutes for the final polling place, which is number 5, to come out. After that, we will take a
So
break
let's
and I'll
wait for
allow
this
you.
one. I think polling place 5 is already out. Emmanuel.
Okay.
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Yes,
I hope you
okay.
are hearing me.
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
So polling place 4 was just posted, and
Mhm.
Gonglo where Leah, who is an independent candidate, got 86, and then Gongwen Samuel Koga got 5-7. Then at polling place 5,
Mhm.
Leah no, that's Gonglo where Edith at polling place 5. New Sunny College Public School 6-1.
6-1.
Then Koga Samuel Gongwen like 3-0 for
3-0. Is that number correct? Please
Koga Samuel
verify.
Gongben. Yeah, 3-0 for
3-0.
Koga Samuel Gongben. Yeah,
Okay.
and 6-1 for Gonglowe Edith Leanu for polling
Okay.
place number 5. So for this new Saniko Public School, it is complete. All of the 6 polling places are completed. I hope you got all of the records from here.
Yes, we do have the record. So I don't know where you are headed. I just want to give you some space for you to be able to collect more data, and probably we could get back to you tonight or tomorrow morning. We could do another podcast and give more information to the people, because you are on bike and you need to be careful with your phones and your other gadgets.
Yeah, so we move to the next area and see how it will be. Probably, well, I can here go backstage for now, and then we move to the next precinct. Then from there, probably we can start getting the results and maybe just start texting and you'll be reading it out there. We keep giving the top 2 because from what we are seeing here, we have only top 2. You see the other person either 60, the other one 30. You have the next person following them just in 3. So we just give you the top 2 from here, and the rest will be left with next to do.
So before I can take leave of you, is the police still around there?
Definitely, we have the police still here. They were waiting for these last 2 rooms. You can see a police officer. Please excuse me, sir. A police officer is here, and you see
Okay.
another police officer right here. They have been here and they are still here until
Okay.
the electoral materials are retrieved from this voting precinct.
Thank you very much, Nat, for the job you're doing. Thank you for filling us in from Stanicole New Public School.
All right, thank you, Mario. I'm going backstage to move to the next venue.
Thank you so much. So that's it. We will now take this break, and I think we should just close up for now, because you know we need to get more and more information from Nimba County. It is quite an interesting process because during the campaign period, we heard lots and lots of things. People throwing jabs at each other. Politics normally would divide people, but let's hope that this senatorial by-election doesn't divide the people of Nimba County. We know you people traditionally, you've coexisted. You know what it means to be a Gio man. You know what it means to be a Mano man. And you also know what it means to be other people who are living in Nimba and accepting each other as brothers and sisters. My name is Emmanuel. Many thanks for joining us on KMTV. Hopefully, we will continue this podcast. If we don't, tomorrow we will be here with more and more information on this station. Do have a great night.